Fade in.
Greetings, fellow beings! Ho ho! It is a fabulous Friday. We are 2 minutes into number 144 of the Friday Preflight. I want to say thanks to each and every one of you for being here. I absolutely appreciate it. For those of you that are members, an extra special thank you. I will be setting up hopefully a members stream Saturday night when I am back from Vegas, which is where I'm headed just here in a few moments. To hang out with the Salty Nerd podcast crew. You can check out the Salty Nerd podcast show live tomorrow from Las Vegas. I believe it's at 10 a.m. Pacific Standard Time. So hopefully you'll be able to join me. But for the purposes of today's show, because we're going to burn right through a couple of subject items, I got two things I definitely want to cover. And then it's possible I could go live from the road or just record video from the road. I don't know which I'm going to do, but I have a bit of a drive in front of me and a lot of time to kill. So, wow, I just really appreciate all of you being here. I know I say that an awful lot, but I truly do mean it. We've got a lot of you here early, which I appreciate. I know more people will join. Shows are ending, shows are beginning. Lots of people move around. John Sapola's in the house. Great to see you. Tonight's show. Hopefully, I'm glad that you're here. We got David Glenn in the house as well. We've got a few other folks joining us as we head into the day. Let's see. Oh, there's Jared Markham. Great to see you. We got James Dosher here. Hope you're doing well, my friend. Let's see. We've got SFX 314 Sabletooth Raptor in the house as well. Looks like Evil Ramen is joining us. Just how much work does Bob do? I mean, to deserve that salary? Oh, you mean the $23 million plus bonuses? Look, this is a man who has to survive in a world of divided attention. Because despite the fact that it's a very well-organized and vertically integrated corporation, conglomerate, whatever you want to call it, he does have to kind of keep tabs on a lot of different entities. Whether or not he does that effectively is up for debate. I would say based on recent performance of all sectors of the company, absent the cruise lines and maybe the hospitality and restaurant business, I think he's lacking right now. Theme park attendance is down. In fact, we're going to be releasing a video next week that deals with this subject matter. And I think that'll be a good conversation indeed. Um, but to be fair, he's more than just a little bit of a figurehead. He's a supposed to be a consummate communicator, but at times recently he's really put his foot in his mouth and then chased it down with his other foot. I know you guys probably get tired of me saying that, but that seems to be happening quite often. We'll have to see where it goes from there. But again, I mean, he's supposedly the guy that's guiding the other heads of these studios and various departments, sectors, if you will, to some form of success. I mean, and he does that by cohesion. The problem is they've destroyed the Disney way of doing things, and now they're just they're surviving on a lot of other things that didn't used to be all that important before. So let's dive in. We got more to talk about here. Darren Hughes is in the house. Good to see you. Thank you. Thanks for being here again. And wrenching away, we got low spec Linux laptop. Hemorrhoid Hertz is here. There's Elizabeth Young. Looks like a lot of people are getting storms and things. Lightning strikes, all kinds of stuff. You guys be careful, be safe out there. The Bad Cap is here. We've got a rate specialist. Dang it, Bob, indeed. That's right. Yeah. Hugh Thomas is in the house. Says Mission Impossible. I saw it yesterday. Very disappointing. Oh, really? See, this is a very strange film to me because I thoroughly enjoyed the film. It's not perfect, but I left there with a smile on my face, which I don't often do. That's disappointing, Hugh. I'm sorry that you had a negative experience. I rather enjoyed it. Perhaps it was a lot of my over-the-top commentary that may have disappointed you. So if so, I'm very sorry. I liked it. Again, a lot there for me. Mutant Bam Hammer's in the house. Good to see you, man. I was having a good day. Everything was nice and quiet. And then I forgot the stream was off screen. Then boom, fade in. Yep, I hit you with the fade in right off the bat. Let's see. Oh, Real Wade's here. Real Wade's growing like crazy. Good for you. Good for you. We got, I think I said hi to Mr. Shirt. Hey, Mr. Shirt. Hey, Coach O'Dragon's in the house. We got Mighty Orbots and Channel Surf. Hey, Rob Altus is here. Good to see you. Matt G. What's up, Matt G? Space Dave 2000 is here. Great to see you, Space Dave. Thanks for joining us today. We got Naughty Monkey Arath. It has been a minute. I hope you're doing all right, my friend. E. Clay Thomason is here. Good to see you. Your mission, should you choose to accept it, is to admit you have a weave. I do not have a weave. I won't be accepting that mission. So there you are. DS Ford gave 5 Culture Casino memberships, and we are out the gates with generosity from you. I appreciate that, DS Ford, and I think the 5 people who received it are thrilled to have those memberships. I know you can't refrain from sharing your affection, so Wilton has something for you.
Oh, thank you. Thank you for exposing how much you love Culture Casino.
Thank you very much for revealing your appreciation. We've got Biggles Mets in the house. Are you working? You want to go to Vegas, Biggles? DS Ford, once again, thank you very much, my friend. Matt Vader's here. Looking forward to seeing you tomorrow morning. I will see you, Matt. We're going to have a great time in the Salty Nerd Podcast Studios live. I don't have to take any equipment. I'm taking a little bit of equipment because I'm taking a laptop and some other things so I can work. But I'm not taking equipment. I'm taking a 4K video camera. I'm going to shoot some B-roll footage, some stock footage of Vegas while I'm there. And just going to have a good time. Can't wait to hang out with you and all the Salty crew. Soul Assassin, what's going on? Never trust a weatherman. That's true. Straight from the Chatable. Brightest Day is here. Great to see you, my friend. We've got, you got your tickets for Monday. I hope you enjoy it, my man. We got Captain Have Fun here. What's up? I love that. It's a great avatar. You got to mow the lawn and listen to Brightest Day. That's right. Hey, what's up, Robbie? Release the McCracken. We've got David Newhousel here. What's going on? We've got the lovely Magitech Mags. Greetings, dear. Hank V is here. What's up? Culture should have been cast as a dwarf in that new Snow White movie. I would have fit right in, indeed. The Lion King is here. Hey, people. Well, hello. Tender Warrior 68, greetings to you and many thanks. Master Sidearms, you insist the weight of the world should be on your shoulders. Misery, misery. There's much more to life than what you see, my friend of misery. Metallica, my friend of misery. That's right. Oh, boy. Who else is here? Weathermen, 9 times out of 10, usually get their predictions wrong. Well, the weather seems clear. It might be not so clear later. Yeah. Thanks. Appreciate it. South Sound of Freedom. Encourage people to see it. Oh, indeed. Sound of Freedom is a film I believe in. I have paid it forward so people can see it. I may do it again. It's a very important film. It might be a tipping point of sorts. Might be a tipping point of sorts, and I hope it is. Yeah. Hey, there's Parrot Head. What's going on, Parrot Head? Hope you're doing well. Thank you for the inspirational photography that you share with us. The Mad Capper is here. What was the mission that was so impossible? Well, I'm not going to spoil it. You got to see it. You had to get a thing, but the thing was in 2 parts, and then you had to combine the 2 parts, and then you have to find the other thing, and then you have to figure out what's actually happening, because I believe it's not as superficial as it seems. I think there's a lot more going on there. I really do. Old School Lou, what is up? Hello. Hello, is Mexi here? I don't know, but it's good to see you. They changed that fast up here. Tender Warrior 68 is singing Sound of Freedom later tonight. Enjoy it. What is up, Argentum? Reviving public interest in Hollywood. Well, there's not a lot to that. Captain Phantom Nerd, what's up? Yeah, look, we've had two stories this week that are worthwhile. First, I'm going to talk about the box office, because the summer box office is kind of the title of this. And it was quite an impossible mission for Tom to overcome, a summer of doldrums at the cinema. I don't know how else you could describe it. It feels like it was lots of disappointments, one on top of the other. And so, Tom gets out there with Haley Atwell and does some really interesting stuff. And Dead Reckoning Part 1 is looking at 64 million global through the first 2 days. Is it going to get to 250 million by the end of the weekend? I hope so. I suspect it will. And I have a feeling it'll do decently. So, yeah, 63.6 through yesterday. That was the Wednesday, Thursday plus preview. And it feels like it's going to get bigger. It's going to step into Japan and do really well. So it's rolling into a total of 70 offshore markets, and that's going to be great. It did really well in Korea. It's doing really well in China. You're starting to see it play out in more and more locations around the world, around the globe. I have a feeling it's going to do, as I suspect, somewhere around 250 to 300 global by the end of Sunday. I could be wrong. And if I am, that'll be a bummer for me and for the people who really want this film to succeed. But it'll also be a bummer for the theaters, because absent the surprise that is Sound of Freedom and a weird early performance from the Red Door, Insidious the Red Door, there really isn't a lot to hang your hat on until we get to the Barbieheimer. And I still don't think Barbieheimer is going to be anything as substantial as the potential for Mission Impossible. On the high end, I've seen projections for Barbie through its entire cumulative run, putting it no higher than 300 to 350 million. and I think that's really optimistic domestically. You're looking at probably a similar performance global. So I mean, if it does 300, 350, then it's 700 or 600, 650, maybe 7 for Barbie. You have Oppenheimer, which is going to be again, both of these films are niche, and I keep trying to say that to people, and they're not having it. Um, you have a niche audience for Oppenheimer. You have a niche audience for Barbie, and I'm going to see both films. I'll give you reviews on both of them. I'm going to the Barbie beach party. I don't know why I'm torturing myself with that, but I think it's because of Captain Phantom Nerd. So we'll have to see. And Sound of Freedom just passed $50 million. So those are huge numbers. I don't mind being wrong. I just don't think I am on the cruise film. I could be though. Holy cow! It's Zachariah 315. Great to see you. Yeah, that was a 63 is for global for Monday night, Tuesday, Wednesday. It's not. It doesn't count. Does it count Thursday? Yeah, it does count Thursday. So yeah. So I have a feeling it's going to expand. Vic and I have been disagreeing in the background privately about this film, but we'll see. And I like I said, I went out on a limb yesterday about Barbie, and I think I'm right. I think that if word of mouth comes back that this is tied in any way to controversy that people are roundly rejecting now, I think Barbie will underperform. Hey, Jordy's here. What's up, Jordy? Monkey Jeebus is in the house as well. Does Freedom make a sound if it only made 50 million? If it made 50 million, it's doing really well. Didn't cost that much. Well into profit. Das Wolfin, what's up? And the Mirasphere's Origins. Hey, man. Hope you're doing well. Hope your little one's doing well. I haven't seen that little kid in a bit. So hope all of your kids are doing great. But look, I think we're going to have the failure of Indy be complete starting sometime this weekend, maybe next weekend. Next weekend, what are we in? Week 4 for Indy, and it's just it'll be done. I would say it's done already, but we'll see. I think Oppenheimer is going to underperform, and I think the IMAX folks are going to regret that they pulled the Mission Impossible film out of there for 3 weeks of Oppenheimer. But again, I could be wrong. Could be wrong. Tender Warrior 68 says, could this be the second time Cruise saves Hollywood? Yes, or at least the summer box office anyway. I mean, I would say that Tom is right. He reminded me that we had Super Mario Brothers come out and break $1 billion. I think you're going to have fewer and fewer films breaking $1 billion because the audience is not going to accept it. And this all comes down to the way films are developed over time and the way they're written, developed, and produced, and everything else. You can start at the beginning of a production and it's 5 or 6 years away from it making it to the screen. It should be 3, but unfortunately, you end up with a lot of weird things that happen. This Barbie movie was a long time getting here. So Jared says, I'm 25, but I find it easier to talk to you and your friends. Well, thank you, Jared. I find it easier to talk to the people here in my audience. I'm grateful for my audience. You guys are incredible. So thank you. Thank you for that. And I appreciate that. That's high compliment, high praise, Jared. But yeah, Sound of Freedom costs $14.6 million. It is well into profit. Well, it cost $14.6 million to make, but it didn't cost Angel Studios that much to acquire it. It's somewhere between 7 and 10 million. I think it's right around 7 to 8 million total that it cost them to pull it out of Disney's grubby little fingers so that they could release it. So it is definitely well into profit. Am I going to the FNT meetup in Britain in September? Okay, so I'm in the process of renewing my passport. It's quite possible, and I may be able to arrange, a stay with family. So this is something that could happen. I'll know more here in a few weeks. So, but I've got to lock down. I've got to lock down my passport again. So there you are. Oh, let's see. All right. I thought I clicked on something. Did I not click on something? Let me click on something. For a data port in your favor, the MI7 and the 7 p.m. IMAX at the AMC 20 is sold out. Wow, that is good to know, Vic. It's good to know. Oppenheimer changed the world, and it was a profound fool, rather like Martin Luther. Wow. Yeah. Hey, there's my buddy Snow. Pure as the driven snow. Pure as the driven snow. Okay, not really, but he's got a great late show. Check it out. I love those puppets. They do a great job of entertaining. Tune in. Monkey Jeebus is going to go check out Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles Mayhem. Mutant Mayhem. Let me know what you think. I am not scheduled to see that, so we'll have to see. Indiana Jones is projected to make less than $500 million. Lucasfilm has really been screwed by Disney. Yes, I think Lucasfilm needs a total overhaul and restoration, restore the EU, and make masculine content. You know what? You're not wrong. Star Wars was supposed to target boys. Instead, they turn it into a girls' brand. They turn everything they acquire into a girls' brand, especially Marvel. They're foolish. I almost said a bad word. You almost got a bad word out of me. Oh, I knew what your typo was. Don't sweat it. What's up there? Just stopped in to wish you a safe trip and a good weekend. Thank you, Black Saber. Like I said, I may stream from the road. You never know. Probably going to listen to some shows while I drive. And I know that I may end up with some meetings along the way because I usually do. I got Toxic Man Flu texting me while we're live here. Let's see. The Mad Capper for 1337. He's Leet, ladies and gentlemen. Leet. Indy was a true hero. Because of his sacrifice, Emperor Kennedy might actually fall. And drama with the Acolyte is fuel for the fire, indeed. Oh, so much drama. So much drama, but so much of a super chat. Thank you, my friend. You guys are generous today. You know what? You're cool. You know what? And my buddy, my penguin buddy says, you're cool. And I think you're right. I think Indy's failure is like the last straw, maybe. What I really don't want is anything coming out of Filoniverse. You know, we don't have the Mandoverse anymore. I mean, it's everything we get in the future is going to be diluted with stupidity, unfortunately. Magitech Mags for $2 says, MI7 Weave Reckoning. Are you going to be on the show Sunday night, Mags? You better be. You have to account for this. Yeah.
Wow. See why I only did $2. Huh.
I got you. All right. Hey, John Navon is here saying, hello, all. By the way, CC, keep being awesome. Well, thank you. My passport took 2 months to renew. You should be okay. Yeah, it's frustrating, right? I'm like, I want to travel. So, like, give me my book back, please. Thanks. Let's see. I'm home. It's nap time. Well, there you go. Perfect time to take a nap is when I'm talking. Thanks to Backhand. Hemorrhoid Hurts says, I just saw MI last night. Theater was empty. That's bad news from Australia, my friends. That is bad news. Is Floral the puppet master? Floral is one of, Floral's one of the wonderful creations from Floral from Under a Rock's channel. Snow Dub Entertainment, music and entertainment channel. That channel has amazing array of fantastic puppets and puppetry as well. Courtesy of Courtesy of Snowdub, you can check out Jolly and El Perro and Mr. Cool and a couple others, I think, that occasionally show up or have before. Not to mention all the other wonderful creators that join Snowdub. So you're always you have the opportunity to have two great puppet channels. We're trying to replace the Muppets, and I think we're getting closer. Darth Gutierrez, what's up? David Glenn sending me a $5 super chat saying, could someone with $250 million buy Batgirl from Warner and release it? I'm not sure what the tax implications would be because that film was essentially an entirely written down project. It's not complete. There's still much post-production to be done on it. There's even scoring and music to be done on it, from what I'm to understand. So sure, but it'd be an extraordinary waste of money. Like if I won the lottery, that would be the very last thing I would do with that money. It's just to embarrass Warner or the directors or whatever. I mean, I'm not sure there's an upside, but David, I think, yeah, I mean, everything's within the realm of possibility. Just whatever Warner would have to do to get it out of hock. So my guess is they may have destroyed it. I don't know. Like they it's quite possible they destroyed it just because it was embarrassing. Hard to say, but thanks. That's a great question. A good super chat. I'll run that by some of the folks I know. I just want to say thanks.
Your kindness knows no bounds. Except for whatever $sign you chose to stop at.
You guys are great. I'm easily amused. I'm a fan of Floral. I know that, Monkey Jeeves. Plus, you're a fan of me. So, Floral is a puppet master. Batter. I'm not going to say that. I'm not going to say it. Hank V asked the question, will Tom watch the new Turtles movie? I don't think so. Hey, it's FKHC 2005. What's going on? No culture. This is a family show. I know I'm not saying bad words. I'll be good. Watch the pencil. Relax. Keep your eyes on the pencil. Listen to the sound of my voice. You are so relaxed. Sleep. Now, click on the before. You see before you. There you go. There we go. ASMR Casino. How's that? Punkwaddle is cool. Yeah. Chatham's like, happy Punkwaddle is a good Punkwaddle. That's right. And Drunkwaddle's funny. Let's see. Captain Have Fun says, Disney forgot that when boys are playing with a toy, they are pretending to be the character in their hand. Most boys don't want to pretend to be girls. It's just that simple. Yeah. Soying it up for sure. Hey, freakins, lurky. Good to see you. Okay, I will see you Sunday then. I'm holding you to that, Max. We need some estrogen on the night show. Let's see. Hey, Matt About Hatter is here. What's going on? David Newhousel says, what do you think of the picture leak for the Disney's remake of Snow White? I don't think much of it. I think it indicates that Disney is going to drop another $40 or $50 million into a pit, pour lighter fluid on it, and set it on fire. That's what I think. I don't see profit in that film's future. And I think it's sad. You're doing exactly the opposite thing of what your audience wants. Everything that's being done at Disney, no matter what studio it is antithetical to profit. It also is counter to Western family values, which Disney is supposed to be a family company. Disney's very anti-family. They're pro all kinds of things that I can't say on my channel. It's sad. Used to be an incredible company. And that's one of the reasons why they're collapsing in all other aspects of their businesses, theme parks included. They're losing attendance left and right because of an agenda, because of a neo-Marxist agenda, a one world government agenda, authoritarian agenda in support of that. You know, people have asked me, and this is going to be in the video that I'm going to release likely on Monday. One of the things that I observe is that, you know, you're going to have a lot of people that are going to try to stay in positions of power through 2030. There's reasons for that. Do you know the United States, as a populace, has half or more of the world's firearms? Found that out yesterday. Do I think MI7 will do Avatar numbers? No, I don't. I don't think you're going to find a lot of films that are going to do that. It does that because it gets a huge international support. You don't have that everywhere. Rogue Thinker says it still exists, but they can't sell Batgirl or make money off it whatsoever, or the tax man will come for them. Yeah, to be fair, but there has to be a way to get it out of Hawk. They would have to figure out how to reverse the tax thing that they did. I don't know. I'm going to have to talk to some people. That might be a good question for Mikey, but I think I've got a couple people I could reach out to. Read by Nature says, "Hail, CC, what's up?" If they still have it, it's in their vault, and it would have do not copy on it. Oh, I bet. I think it's probably got a guy dedicated to guarding it. Those directors tried to swipe it. Hey, it's the men's room. What's up? Happy Friday indeed. Victor Fontaine, what's up, Vic? For $9.99, thank you. I have many MI7 slams I could do, but you've heard enough of those last night on Comics Stream. It's true. So just wishing you safe travels for your drive to Vegas. Have a great weekend. Thank you, my friend. And I appreciate the $10 because by the time I get that through YouTube in a week or so, it'll help pay for the gas. Because gas is spendy. Holy cow. Getting crazy. Yeah, should be taking a different vehicle, but I need the safety and security for a road trip. So I want to say thanks for the $10. In fact, I'm going to say thanks. You're going to get simple things.
Wow, it's generous. I don't really get that kind of money, but glad you do. So thanks.
There you go. Oh, the Snow White jokes are on. It's a small cast. Disney's being a big meanie to everybody, to be fair. So another live action Disney cash grab. It would be tragic if it wasn't so hilarious. I agree. Horny Alf is here. Horny Alf's a cool dude. He's taller than you think. He's built. Dude's muscular. So what's up, Alf? Good to see you, bro. Hope you're doing well. Maestro G. Wow, that is a rough one. That's a rough take. Furry Kitten says, not much interest in this kitty. My beard is almost as much white in it as yours. Wow. So you're an elder as well. That's awesome. I love you guys. So much fun. Good question from Jared Markham. What are the chances somewhere close to Elon's money level buys out Disney? Hey, if Elon can chase the stock price of Tesla up again, which I suspect he will, their quarterlies are just insane. They're selling cars left and right. Their production facilities in Boca Chica and it's somewhere in Texas. I don't know if it's Boca Chica. I think that's where the rockets are. But his production facilities in Texas are just rocking and rolling with the new frames that they're stamping out in one piece. There are only 7 frame members for that car. That car has the least amount of pieces to put together. It's fascinating to me. And the way they design the battery compartment in the new cars is fantastic. I mean, the batteries are literally set down into the liquid. It doesn't have to. It's really cool. Very cool. But if he's able to chase the stock price up again, he could have enough money to acquire a media company. Yeah. Yeah. David Glenn's like, you're wrong, Culture. It's just too dang hot for people to go to Disney World. Well, they're going to Universal, like 5-6 miles away. They're going to SeaWorld. SeaWorld's had I forget what they call theirs, but they've had max attendance capacity, reach max capacity. Yeah. I've seen parks have phase closings. Universal does it too. Universal locks people out. I used to go to Disney World in the middle of the summer and run place to place. Up until very recently, I would run across Universal and sweat. Yeah. But I understand where you're coming from, David. I know you're joshing. Look, it's tiny metal trees. Yeah, I think we're looking at Top Gun 2 numbers. I think you're right, Snowdub. I think it's going to get a long run. I think it'll have good legs. That's the other thing I believe in with Tom Cruise's films. And what's more important is Paramount believes it too. So it's going to sit for a bit. Oh, check it out. It's Shrek PMC saying, hello, Culture Casino, and everyone else. Well, hello. Hello, my friend. Hello. It's good to see you so. Yeah, I'm not a big fan of one world things. Hey! What's going on? That's my buddy Tom. I love Tom. It's my Tom. My Tom. Snowdub says, where's my link, Fuzzball? Dude, we're only doing an hour today. I mean, we've got a little bit to go here. I'm bad, though. I'll get you in on Friday next week. I'm sorry, man. It's just this. I have to get out like fast because I got to get on the road. But yeah, thanks for the $2, though. I mean, I really, really appreciate it.
Well, $2. You must be super generous for a Dutch person.
What, we'll have a coupon day or something.
There you go. Coupon day for you, Snowdub. Evil Ramen. I fear for Musk's safety. A lot of people do. A lot of people do. Hey, Culture, something to watch. Saw something surprising on LinkedIn. Really? A layoff from BlackRock and internal audit. Ooh. I've got to look this up. Maybe this is something to try to figure out when I get to Vegas. I'll thank you for that. That's a thought for that's a thought for later. I appreciate that. Yeah. Oh, I'm with you, Vic. There's no way it's going to get to 2.3 billion. I'm with you. E-Clay, what's going on? Must be renewing his membership. Good to see you. I once LARPed for a weekend filling NPC slot for a group. Their production values and costumes looked better than Snow White. Yeah. Wow, someday I'll tell you all about my experience in video games. Interesting. As a body and voice. Have to have a conversation about that sometime. Does this dress make my ass look big? For $5. Hey, Culture, between such roles as the Lady Eve and Double Indemnity, Barbara Stanwyck epitomized strong female character. Happy birthday Sunday. Yeah. Barbara Stanwyck's birthday Sunday? I did not know that. But thank you, my friend. And you're right, Barbara Stanwyck, amazing indeed. And thank you for the $5. Frank Hammond is here. What's going on? If we reach 100 likes, I'll chat the rest of the day with my shirt off. Oh, okay. Fair enough. Apologies. I hope you're being safe, dear. Love you. Be safe. Take care of that little puppers. Puppers. Culture, what do you think the studios are just going to ride out the strikes in order to get rid of bad elements? Yeah. Yeah. I mean, to be fair, those that are established within the industry there should always be a place for them. The problem is they got rid of those people, and now they have the dregs. How do you get rid of the dregs? You stop paying them. But it is what it is. Captain Have Fun says, I've worked at Paramount. It was pretty cool. There's a street called New York Street. They have parties on it. Yeah. You see the street in a lot of productions. Indeed. A lot of studio lots have beautiful facades of different cityscapes, and they're really cool to hang out on. Indeed. Why is CC going on a world tour? Well, I hope I get to Europe in September. I'm waiting on the stupid passport then. What's up, Farnsworth? How will Disney ruin Sleeping Beauty? I don't know. Maybe he has to ask permission to wake her up with a kiss. God, think of how stupid Disney is. Just think of that. They'll figure out how to mess that up. Spaceship Vampire. What? Grifter's here. What's up, Grifter? Been a minute. Good to see you. And so is Kitty Bear. What's up? Snow Noir and the Seven Horrors. There you go. Let's make it very Brothers Grimm, indeed. Wow, there you go. Sleeping Beauty starring Bill Cosby. Exactly, Tom. Exactly. Do you like Fran Drescher as SAG president? I think she was great in The Nanny. I hope that answers the question. Hey, a lot of cool YouTubers in Europe. I know. I want to meet them all. We're going to hang out with Drinker and Mr. H and Az and, just Mahler maybe and Rags. Well, Rags wasn't in the UK. But, just the whole group of the UK folks. I mean, I have lots of friends over there, too. I mean, it would be amazing. Could hang out with Dan and the crew. Be awesome. Arnold thought he was great in The Nanny, too. Well, there you go. Hey, Tom. This is the other Tom. Tom, the rogue attraction. What's going on? All right. We'll get to this last story because I need to. So let's do that. Hello, my friends. Hello. All right. So Twitter has been around for a bit. It's kind of the default social media platform, especially for those of us who communicate in this sphere. We use a lot of other things for like big files or long drawing out conversations or maybe, direct peer-to-peer video voice communication, right? Things like Gilded and stuff like that. But Twitter's kind of the thing. It's also where we kind of broadcast our wares. Like, if we've got a merchandise thing coming out, if we've got a video coming out, if we have a live stream coming out, we're on Twitter. Hi, Twitter. We're also on Rumble and Odyssey. Hi, guys. But we're Twitter, YouTube, and then all the other stuff we use. Mine's Getter. Some people use Truth. I don't even think Gab works anymore. I'm not sure about the other one that they destroyed, but so there's that. Well, you have a new also ran that was getting a lot of pub, and it was called Threads, and it went viral. True. And then it didn't anymore. The engagement for Threads, which is the new Instagram spin-off product that has none of the functions, features, or anything desirable that you would get from Twitter is out there in the world. It is decidedly there to keep you in an envelope of the mainstream narrative. And it immediately starts censoring people from the get-go, and not really providing you direct access to the things that you want as far as follows. This is now backfiring. People signed up for this and then immediately said, this is a waste of my time. And they're right. So this comes to us from an article in the VIP section of Variety. And I just wanted to look at some numbers. So Threads reportedly timed its release to the rate limit decision, and some users have likely taken the opportunity to migrate to Threads. In the days since it launched, traffic on Twitter is down. Twitter alternatives Blue Sky and Mastodon and Spill have also seen gains. They're very small. Twitter users were much more likely than non-users to say they would probably join Threads, with 25% of daily users saying very likely to join versus 8% of non-users. And that's from a civic survey. These are the numbers here. So that correlate with that data, that paragraph of data. Nearly half, 46% of US Twitter users indicated they were likely to migrate their activity from Twitter to Threads. Everybody says this. They don't. And 70% already had or were very likely to. That's from this Ipsos survey 2 days after Threads launched. So here's that, all respondents. 54% said not likely, 29% somewhat likely, and 17% very likely. Okay. So you're clearing out the people that kind of are nuisances anyway, I guess, if they actually follow through. So long before Threads arrives, data suggests a portion of users had already reached the state of readiness to leave Twitter. This is Pew Research. Found that 25% of US Twitter users didn't expect to be on the platform within another year, and 60% said they had taken a break from Twitter for a period of several weeks or more during the last year. A lot of people take a break from Twitter. I do it like once a week, at least one day every week. If I can, I get away from Twitter, except for maybe direct messages, because I communicate with people in my sphere. But you can see these numbers are these numbers are, 75% to the good that they're going to stick around for Twitter. You can see that the political leanings of some that that's very telling with these statistics, right? Dem lean Dem women. There you go. I have a feeling that Threads is going to run out of gas pretty quick, and I have no fear that it will overtake Twitter. It's not a very good communication tool. It's a very poor advertisement tool, and it's too tied into a thing that steals everything it can from your devices. And believe me, Threads will take more data than you have any grasp of. And they tell you that they're going to steal it all. Hey, what's up, Siege? I see Fletch in here too. What's up, Fletch? Have a great one. Take it easy, Lord Thoth. Enjoy your vacation, my friend. What is Threads thread count? Well, it was up pretty good. Now it's not really. If you look at the data traffic, and I didn't bring that up because it's not part of the story, I don't believe. But there have been people doing trends on what's actually garnering people's attention. Threads isn't doing it anymore. Its traffic has fallen off. Once again, when things are not what they're supposed to be or advertised to be, people kind of run away or shift away from them. So it is what it is. Let's just revive MySpace. Hey, I'd be fine with that. I think I still have a MySpace page somewhere. I'd have to rebrand it, but yeah. Grimstorm! I don't want to be involved in anything FB related for the rest of my life. Me either. Which is why I'm probably never going to lean into Oculus because I think there's no way I want to tie things and my usage of things to something that's tied to Facebook. Zuckerberg's a terror in society, in my opinion. Snacks and friends, what's up, Snacks? Bees, man, join Threads so we can mine your data some more. Yes. Kitty Bear's like, nah, no thank you. RIP Threads, indeed. I mean, like you said, a bunch of people downloaded it. Then you saw the tracking of it go down. Yeah. Monetization on Twitter might change everything. Boy, did it. Right? I applied for my subscriptions and stuff. True story. So Threads is unraveling. Yes, Fletch. Fletcher, you're funny, dude. I Suck at Games channel. Do check out Fletcher's I Suck at Game channel. Check out Klobby, too. Holy cow. What's up, Klobby? Good to see you, buddy. He's been killing it. He's been on streams everywhere. He's been on with... he's famous because he's hanging out with people like Valiant Renegade, Tom Connors. Amazing. Yeah, we'll never go to Threads. I only use Facebook to stay in contact with family and friends and a few groups that I enjoy. Yeah, people are cutting ties with them. Yeah, MySpace was kind of fun, right? I thought anyway. Can see the chat, but no videos are playing for me. No sound at all. All I want to do is listen to Knocking on Heaven's Door. It is really annoying. Knock, knock, knocking on heaven's door. Remember when everyone was going to go to Mastodon? Well, they're still on Twitter. Case in point. Thank you, Vic. 100%. My buddy Brightest Day says, I would love to officially monetize somewhere. You should be monetized, my friend. You should get monetized on Twitter. You're valuable in a lot of ways, my friend. I wish YouTube saw your value. And many others. I don't think you have to have an Instagram, but I do think they're tied in some way. And I think that you have a hard time separating them to get rid of Threads because people were complaining they had to get rid of their Instagram if they got rid of their Threads. So it's very strange. Yeah. Tom is a legend. He is. Soul Assassin's like, I don't even use Facebook. Just have it for Messenger. Yeah. A lot of people just use Messenger. I hate it. I won't even do it. It's not going to be on my phones or my computer or nothing. Nothing. Society, what's up, Jacob? Tom from MySpace never censored my posts or colluded with the CIA. This is true. Thank you for that, Society Reviews. Tom's page is still up, right? Yeah. Brightest Days 370 away. So he needs subs, guys. Help him out, please. And my buddy Society is only 55 away from 1K. They both make great stuff in different genre. Society sees more movies than all of us combined, probably, and reviews them, amongst other things. Great shows. Fun behind the scenes stuff, watch parties and things, too. I imagine he'll incorporate that into his monetization scheme when that's done. Tax Sharks. What's going on? Curious that so many, i.e. New York Times writers, article deny the 666 reference in Threads. Whatever, but it isn't. But isn't any similarity to the reference just a bad trademark logo creation? Unless, well, I think it's a terrible logo. And I'm not a huge fan of. I mean, you guys probably already know I have pretty decent belief system in place, so it would disturb me. But like I said, I wasn't going to touch it anyway. So I mean, if you want to dive into that, you can. I'm just not going to. But it's a terrible design, and it does look like that, doesn't it? As far as you look at it. I think you're over the target, Tax Shark. I think so. Yeah, Mastodon does have security issues. A lot of them do. A lot of them have built-in backdoors for the government, we find out. More Morrowinds videos. I love Morrowinds. All my stuff is on CPU graphics. There you go. Yep, check out Low Specs Linux Laptop. Indeed. Culture, they did Maleficent 2 movies, which technically is Sleeping Beauty. Sure, not really. It's them trying to make a heroine out of the bad guy. An anti-hero. Just misunderstood. All right? And that's what Disney's doing. Deconstruction. Nobody's really bad. Everybody's accepted for doing terrible things. It's fine. It's fine. Rogue thinker. I can't wait until I get Twitter on my Neuralink. I'm not getting one of those brain things, guys. No chance. Southern Belle lost power. Not good. I hope you're not having that bad stormy stuff. Just be safe. Just be safe. Don't get zapped. Our YouTube community is an embarrassment of riches. That's right. It is, Ekla. We are blessed with an abundance of amazing beings. Indeed. Blur the lines between good and evil. That's right. Lucifer would be proud. Low Spec is laughing at us. Fletch is driving his channel too. So there you go. All right. We got to wrap it up. I got 4 minutes until I have to be in an automobile driving away. I may live stream from the road or maybe not. I'll probably get some videos done or at least get a video done while I'm driving. But I really do appreciate the support this week, guys. We were killing it. Keep an eye out in the community tab on Sunday for a member stream. Hopefully I can get that set up on Saturday night when I'm back. And do please look out for me over with the Salty Podcast crew. 10 a.m. Pacific Standard Time on Salty Nerd Podcast channel. Hopefully you get a chance to enjoy all your favorite programs this weekend. And if you haven't seen all the videos for the week, check them out. I put together some doozies, and a couple people didn't get the chance to see. I think they got buried in the algorithm. Morning Off's going to do some Halo streaming with Lethal. That's fantastic news. And just remember, I love y'all. I love y'all. I will be safe indeed. All right. Let's get an outro together. Once again, thank you for all the memberships. Thanks for the gifted memberships. Thanks for the super chats. Thanks for the memories. Be sure to take care of yourself. Take care of others. Wash your hands, of course, because it's good hygiene. And until next time, bye.
In about 1 minute. Thank you.
You got me, M Tax Shark. Thank you for the $5 super chat. I appreciate you. You guys are awesome. Thanks much.
Oh, man. That's some sweet cheddar. Guys. Yeah.